Hey traders and investors, it's Miami Option with your stock market recap for Friday, January 22nd, 2021. And looking at the market this entire week, it's been very um, unstable, unpredictable, but higher. And the reason why I said that is a lot of times you have stocks like Netflix, um, and we're looking at the SPY right now. A lot of stocks like Netflix that rallied during the week went higher, and afterwards it didn't do anything. And we had other stocks like IBM that reported that completely tanked on earnings. So nothing was, I think, predictable, and they completely overshot when you're talking about IBM and Netflix. So the overall market has been higher. So when you look at, let's look at a 2 year to date on the SPY, it's been higher. So what will eventually be a catalyst to bring this stock market down? You don't know. As investors, what you do is take one day at a time. You see stocks that are affordable, that are cheap, that's on sale, and you buy it. That's all you do. You take it one day at a time. And as a trader, you do the same thing. You know where your entries are and you know where your exits. If you're in your option, you see your profits from 10 to 20%, you exit. If it's much higher, you've had a great day. Take your profits. And if you see a trade that's going against you, get out of it immediately. You got to remember, we're in the stock market for the long term, not for a short term. We're here to next week and the year after and the year after. We're here for the long term. We want to make this a career, not just a hobby. We want to make this a job. Okay, so overall, you had stocks that really overperform, like your Netflix, and you also have IBM, the short stock, and then also had Stitch Fix that's been on a tear. Let's see where it goes because this has really gone parabolic here. Really has gone parabolic when you're looking at the this Stitch Fix. And I'm not saying it's gonna pull back, but it can't it it can continue. But when you look at all this air in between, it's like this time here, that air in between, that little air pocket has to come back down to the 20-day moving average. And let's take a look at one of the options for IBM. If you had bought one of these put options before earnings, let's see how well you'd have done. Wow. Wow. You'd have bought any one of these near 40 cents, 40 cents market open. Wow. $6. Ridiculous. This is the power of options. You'd have bought anything for $50, $40. The next day, you would have had $6. You bought anything for $40. They say you bought $400 worth of it. You would have had $6,000 the next day. Unbelievable. That's why I love options. All right, traders, going into the weekend, but also we have a whole host of earnings next week. And next week can be very wild. We have Excellent X, we have Microsoft, we have a whole host. We have Verizon. So the market can act very wild when you have earnings for next week and a week after. So hope to see you guys tomorrow, next week. Have a great weekend. And once again, this is not investing advice. This is all entertainment purposes. See you guys next week.